one is left behind. If you've done any digging regarding this topic of the new earth, then you may have come across spiritual teachers who are bringing about false misconceptions about this shift. One of the biggest misconceptions we need to debunk right now is that the new earth involves a split, wherein some souls will go to the new earth and some will be left behind. This way of thinking basically says that those who are more spiritually evolved or spiritually worthy will be brought to a new paradise-like earth, and those who are unworthy or less spiritually evolved will be left behind to experience increased suffering on a dystopian future timeline. I call horseradish everything that I have ever learned from the universe since my awakening refutes this false fear-based claim completely. The universe wants all of us to know that as a human collective, we are all one. The goal of our collective spiritual awakening and ascension into higher spiritual consciousness to realize our oneness and rise into higher levels of empathy. Judging others as unworthy and believing that we're going to separate from them completely is an ego and fear-based falsehood, and is totally the opposite of what is actually happening. You can't say that we are one, and the new earth is about awakening to oneness, then in the next breath say, except for those low-vibe people that aren't spiritual enough. Do you see how hypocritical that is? Take everything you learn from spiritual teachers with a grain of salt, because even the most gifted spiritual channels are still human at the end of the day, and therefore capable of misconceptions. The universe wants to reassure us that we are all loved, cherished, protected, and watched over in every moment and every breath of our lives. We are all one, and no soul is ever going to be left behind or abandoned by the love and light of our Creator Source consciousness. We are all a part of one another. We belong to one another. And the whole point of our collective awakening is to bring healing and harmony to every single soul on the planet. A great teaching on this comes to us from Buddhism. In Buddhism, a bodhisattva is a person who is able to reach nirvana, or total oneness with Source, but delays doing so out of compassion for all the beings that are still suffering. Those bodhisattvas, also sometimes referred to as ascended masters outside of the Buddhist tradition, devote themselves to watching over and guiding humanity until every single soul is able to join them in nirvana. That is the truth. Those who are genuinely touching into the higher spiritual consciousness of love want to bring everyone along with them, because this new consciousness is deeply compassionate. Many souls are learning to dip into that new, compassionate conscious frequency. Many of us are dipping in and out of it as we grow on our karmic learning curve. Each time we dip back into love's higher frequency, we learn to stabilize it more and more and become its consistent, sustained instrument. With each year that passes, more and more human beings are being called into the soul lessons that are helping us to stabilize that higher consciousness of love. With each step in our personal and collective healing, we're dissolving the fear-based structures of the old paradigm and making way to create something new. The answer is not for us to split off from our suffering brothers and sisters, or for humanity to give up on Earth and go away to a different planet. We're here to raise the consciousness of Earth for all and harmonize with each other and Mother Earth, and we're doing that work right now. According to the universe, the whole of the heavens are watching over Earth's magnificent shift and guiding every step. Heaven is honoring our free will choice and need to learn and co-create this by way of our own genuine spiritual accomplishment, and all the while providing love, comfort, hope, and guidance to light our way. Heaven's biggest pieces of advice for you right now as you help to usher in the new earth are: release fear-based judgments and choose love and faith. If you're feeling challenged in doing so, then call in your angels to help give you more faith. Remember that the birthing of the new earth is an inside job. Don't worry too much about the things going on externally that seem to be scary or chaotic. You are the best gift you can give the world, and your authentic healing and well-being comes first in helping to stabilize love's new frequency on this planet. And lastly, your heart will be craving more connection and loving community as the years progress. Cherish those you love and foster deep trust, safety, and strength in your heart-to-heart bonds with others. These heart-based bonds are also birthing the new Earth beautifully. Thank you so much for tuning into these messages and for your sacred presence on this Earth during this exciting transition. I would love to stay connected with you as we continue to learn and grow. So thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell below. All of my gratitude goes out to you, and know until next time that you are so loved and so very blessed.